There we go. Hello, everyone. This is Chris Assis, and today we have another Tango Movement Lab that is focusing around the rhythmical variations and generally how we can create options when we are dancing. And all of this, it is, of course, it is great if you have a partner and you can practice all of these things with another person. But it is also very important to take this time to spend with yourself in order to better understand how things work. So even if you make a mistake, you just really stop and you start over, and you haven't impacted anybody else really. So you spend the time, figure it out, not only in your mind but also in your body, and hopefully very soon we will be able to try all of these things and many others on the dance floor. So, with no further ado, I want to remind you what we were working on last week. Let me just make sure that you'll be able to see me as I step back. Let's see. Yeah, not so good. All right. Okay, just this camera a little bit. Maybe bring you guys up also. There we go. Yeah, no, this is not going to work. Okay, here we go. All right, that's it. So last week and during our exercise of the week, we were working on the ocho cortado and how you can play with it and change it up. So let me remind you all the options, and then we're going to put the music on and dance a little bit. So ocho cortado, starting with your right leg going to the back. We have 1, 2, 3, and this is actually variation number 1, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 7 and 8. So you step through the downbeat. Downbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We hold. Or maybe you can do like an embellishment or something nice, whatever you guys like. Option number 2. Create a little bit of a hold, a little bit of a pause in between, as if cutting the step in two sequences. 1, 2, hold. 4, 5, hold. 1, 2, hold. 4, 5, hold. So you create this pause as if you are separating the two. Pause. 4, 5, pause. Then we had the one that you're going very slow. So in almost like slow motion. And you have the opportunity here to maybe embellish as you're going around. So it looks like a very flowy, flexible step. Then we have the syncopation. And 1, step, and 5, step, and 1, and pum pum, pum, pum pum, step, pum pum, step, pum pum, step, pum pum, step. So it gives it a little bit of a milonga rhythm. Hopefully you're still with me. And then we have the one where we actually step on beat number 7. So let's go ahead and do that. It's a nice big sequence taking us around. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Now 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes? Okay, this was a quick recap. I'm gonna put some music on, and you dance away. You don't have to stick to the ocho cortados. You can mix and match. Let's go. Aha. Here we go. Let's use this one because it's also in the exercise of the week, so maybe you can better relate. All right. So, pause, pause, pause. Pause, pause, pause. Okay. Okay. We're going to do that later. All right. So, now let's continue with this concept of creating options. And in this concept, we're going to go all the way back to walking. So, just steps. But can you think of the different ways that we can do a step? I'm going to give you a couple, see how many we can fit. So, a couple of options: different sizes, different speed, different direction, of course, 3 standard ones, different system, so parallel and cross, different system, yes, off axis, and then you can combine. So you can go different size and different direction, different size and different speed, different speed and different direction, all of these together. So 5 options, and maybe you can come up with more. So get your mind thinking as we are playing around with this. So let's start with the first one, different sizes. And maybe we can combine, like do different size and different direction at the same time. So, of course, make sure that you have a little bit of space So we have our many different options where you have normal size step, you have a long step, right, or to the back, or to the side. So different sizes, different directions. Normal size step, to the front, to the back, to the side. Or you have really small steps. So small steps, mostly working even from the knee down. Back, back, front, back, or front and front, back and back, or side and side and side and side. Right? So try to play with this very simple concept. It's very similar to what we were doing before with the ocho cortado, only we were looking for rhythmical variations there. And now we're looking for any kind of variation. Let me just take YouTubers down a little bit. Okay, so let's put a song on. And I wanted us today, just for fun, to have music for, well, this was what we started with was Osvaldo Fresedo, but I wanted us to spend some time with some music from newer orchestras. Newer, not new, newer. So here we go. Let's try this. right.
Tenía mucho swing esto. Como si la pones, yo la bailo.
Pause, pause, pause. Here we go. Okay, so we did. We did different sizes, different directions. And you realize you have a lot of, already there is a lot of play here. Because you can have, let me turn this way. It's very different how you connect to the music when you have a big step compared to when you have smaller steps. Right? When you have this compared to when you have this or this. Right? So it's quite different. It's a very different quality and texture that you are creating. Now, we can also have different speeds. And of course, we can throw that into the mix. But before we get there, we can have half steps. Can we throw rebounds into this? I think so. So I think we can throw rebounds into this. So you can have half a step. It doesn't have to be a full step. It can be half a step. Half a step. So let's throw half steps in and let's add also different speeds. So different sizes, different directions, different speeds. So maybe you had already been playing with this, but let's try this a little bit without the music. Keep the same step. Let's say normal size forward, normal size back, or a couple forward, doesn't matter, right? And a couple back, and maybe to the side. You find your speed. Let me avoid this. There. And now let's do the same pattern, only faster. Boom, 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 boom. Immediately you notice how your whole body is changing, right? Or if you're going for even this simple step from side to side, or side to side, side, right? It creates a little bit more of a rhythm. Add to this, add to the mix the rebounds, and then you can have and play with a rhythmical, create a more rhythmical variation. So let's put this beautiful orchestra, which I'm afraid I might pronounce improperly, but I will give it a go. Cachivache, maybe. If you are any Spanish speakers out there and you're listening in, please send me the proper pronunciation. I love these guys. Let's go and play another song. Okay, we have a little bit more. A little bit more time so we can add one more maybe variation and do another dance. We did. Different sizes, different directions, different speed, and half steps. So 4. And we had identified that we can do steps parallel. Imagine like you have your partner here. You can even have your arms up, or as a leader, follower, doesn't matter. You can be in a parallel system. Right? So you would imagine my partner would be stepping right here. Or you can be in a cross system. So I would be stepping here. And this would be the line of the free leg of my partner. Yes. So you could go from parallel to cross. Down, down. Parallel to cross. Cross. Okay? So, just a reminder. And then, let's add one more, just for fun. Off axis. Off axis steps. Let me turn this way so you can see. When you're going forward and you're shifting your center of gravity. There we go, this is better. Shifting the step. So almost like falling. Almost like falling. Same thing can happen to the side. Going. For followers, the same thing. Going. You see the shift, but the feet haven't stepped out yet, and it's almost like you catch yourself before you fall. To the back is this little moment of suspension of going, and go. Okay? Let's go. I wanted this to be very dancey, so take advantage of all the time. So let's put the music back on, play with them all, and maybe you can come up with your own variations. Let's see. Okay. Put it from the beginning. There.
Sososa tu ansiedad, también mi soledad. Quisiera ser cobardemente. Angustia de jugar y de repente, sin querer, perder el corazón en el torrente. Se queja nuestro ayer, se queja con un tono de abandono que recuerda con dolor la noche del adiós, la noche que encendimos de reproches y el amor pasó. Adiós, la triste, la más gris canción de amor. Ayer el último y fatal, ayer el final. mi desprecio necio, fue tu amargura oscura. Nuestro egoísmo nos lanzó al abismo y nos vimos de repente en el torrente más atroz, torrente de rencor brutal y cruel que ya no ofrece salvación. Adiós, la triste y la más gris canción de amor. Ayer el último y fatal, ayer final, fue mi desprecio necio, fue tu amargura oscura. Nuestro egoísmo nos lanzó al abismo y nos vimos de repente en el torrente más atroz, torrente de rencor brutal y cruel que ya no ofrece salvación.
Okay. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned for the exercise of the week. It will be exactly about this and how we can create options and how we can train our idea muscle so we can come up with more options as we're dancing and enjoy our dances more. And so stay tuned for that. It's coming out on Friday, and this rhythm and music will be the theme. I see. I got the perfect. Thank you so much. I got the right pronunciation. Thank you. So this will be the theme. Rhythm and music will be the theme for our online classes this session, starting May 9th on a Sunday. You can find all the information either on Facebook, also on YouTube, and at baotdance.com. I would love to see you there. It's going to be very rhythmical, very spicy, from the roots of tango all the way to spicy milongas and dreamy valses. So I hope to see you there. Send me a note if you have any questions, and we meet again for more dance on Wednesday. Bye-bye.